So you're watching the Moonshine and Music podcast live. You're part of the recording audience, so it's nice to have the applause. We have the podcast on all of the different streaming services. So if you go out there and search in your podcast app for Moonshine and Music all spelled out, give our show a listen. It's all about songwriters. We interview them, talk to them about, things that they're doing, and then they play a few songs. So Justice here, this is Justice Fuller, everybody,
hey guys.
Coming to our stage.
Thank you.
And she is, this is the first time she's ever been on the Moonshine and Music podcast, so welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. And also my first time in Greenfield, actually.
You've never been to Greenfield?
I haven't.
Wow, where are you from?
I'm originally from Lafayette, Indiana, but we live on the east side, so not too far normally.
Yeah, so you gotta come out here more. This place is great.
I know,
see?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so we have a special, our co-host here is the Moonshine Guru. His name's Brent Lee Smith.
Hello.
And he does a lot of fun things during the podcast. And tonight he's giving you an opportunity to either speak with the Moonshine Genie, the Moonshine Psychic, or the Moonshine Trivia Master.
Oh my gosh.
Where you will compete against him head-to-head in trivia.
I am the best ever.
He's never lost.
Like in any specific subject or just in general?
General trivia.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Okay, I don't... Oh,
yeah,
thank you. I don't know if I'm prepared for that. I think I better go with the crystal ball here.
All right, yes. The psychic. Yes.
Okay.
Justice has picked Moonshine Psychic. He is ready to go.
Okay. What questions do you have?
Like how many questions do I have?
Let's start with one and go from there.
Okay. How is traffic going to be on my way home?
Very practical question.
Clearly that's like what's on my mind.
Traffic will be cloudy.
That figures.
He's often very detailed in his predictions. Do you have one more? We'll give you one more.
Sure. Yes. Okay. So it's also travel related, but I'm taking a trip next week.
I see.
On a songwriting retreat.
Ooh.
And how's it gonna go? Am I gonna finish any songs? I'm gonna write new ones. Like what's the outlook next week?
I see a plethora of productivity happening.
Love that.
And I don't have a specific number, but it is bigger than 0.
Okay, I'll take that. Very detailed.
It's even bigger than 1. It just keeps getting bigger, though. The longer you keep at it, the more they'll come.
Okay.
And they will all be hits as long as you smack somebody with them.
Ooh, love that.
Yeah.
Smack somebody with them. I'm gonna take that with me.
Yeah, that can be literally or figuratively. That's up to you.
Depends.
Except that we don't condone violence here, so let's just be a little more, cautious.
We'll take that off, Mike.
Only somebody who deserves it.
Be careful. Anyway, Brent Lee Smith, Moonshine Psychic.
Well, thank you.
So, how old were you when you started writing songs?
About 12, which is about when I started playing guitar.
All right. So did you take lessons or did it
No, I'm kind of from a musical family. So my grandmother was a music teacher. My mom and dad were both musicians and in a band. So there were always instruments around. I grew up learning how to sing and learning music in general. But when I was 12, I discovered the Beatles and the acoustic guitar came right after that.
Hasn't everyone?
I think it's a pretty common tale.
All right. Well, we're going to quit asking you silly questions and let you play some music.
Okay.
All of these songs tonight are original songs, and this is our last act of the night. Justice Fuller, everybody.
Thanks for staying, guys. Here's another one I wrote called Big Parade. I thought by now that we were mending fences, because the consequences, if we didn't, were so dear. I was afraid of bridges made. I smiled while singing back up in your corner. I was a good performer till you tried to mess me up and change the key. Sing with me, go walking through it at my window. When I threw it back, I was the psycho. Now I stay inside and you're the hero. You don't even like a big parade. So now it seems you're climbing to the garden, and now it seems you're hardening your heart. You close your eyes, you cannot see. Stare through me like I'm clear. Stop asking me if I'm the competition. You didn't need permission when you tried to box me out and fence me in. From games I wouldn't wanna win, took a rock and threw it at my window. When I threw it back, I was the psycho. Now I stay inside and you're the hero. You don't even like a big parade. I know you see yourself as someone new. I wish to God I could be proud of you. Girl, you don't have to stand there casting stones. All of my sticks are only twigs. You think you're bricks, I promise I'm not gonna break your bones. I go home alone, took a rock and threw it at my window. When I threw it back, I was the psycho. Now I stay inside and you're the hero, leader of the insecure parade. I prefer the shade. I thought by now that we'd be mending fences. Thank you guys. Okay, so I have a question, which is, anybody here been up to the Indiana Dunes? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful place. We love to go up there. And we have a lady to thank for that. Her name was Alice Mabel Gray, and this is a song I wrote about her. So the next time you go up to the dunes, say, thank you. Indiana, 1917. Prettiest lady you ever did see. Hair that grew down to her knees, the center of society. Grew up in Chicago town, gray towers, leaves of brown. She longed to let her hair come down, find sweeter love on wild ground. Just sing for me, it's midnight in the moonlight. Diana of the dunes, pictures of you bathing in the nude. Build yourself a driftwood shack, city skyline at your back, writing things about the past, losing yourself in the grass. Do you take a lover in the thorns, too free to stay indoors? Will you let your hair come down? Your crazy love is out of bounds. Sweet symphony, Diana, won't you sing for me? It's midnight in the moonlight. Has your paper, is that you? Look, I know I've shouted at the sky, filled up the city with my rage, and it may bother me and sure are calling me back home. Thank you, Diana, or thank you, Alice. Beautiful, our beautiful wild Dunesland. Well, this is a song about somebody a little bit more modern, a little closer to home. Well, it's over again. She's out of her mind. She would run for the hills if she had the time, but she's up on the hollow high ground. Remembering times she was misunderstood, she would flare with the power of the sun if she could, but she's up on the hollow high ground. She is on fire, frozen, afraid to decide, but she's already chosen. She's tongue-tied, can't stop speaking, wants it again, but she can't spin repeating. There is power and pleasure and pain in the night. Then the morning comes slow with its uncertain light, and she's up on the hollow high ground. Now it's noon and it's midnight. It's no time at all, running fast as the wind, slowing down to a crawl. She's not leaving the hollow high ground. She is spun glass and steel wool. Her cup is half empty, her heart is full. She has clear eyes, cloudy gazes, half-finished sentences, eloquent phrases, and she has never been wrong. She has never been this high up for this long. So I see and I try to understand, reach across high hollow ground, take hold of my own hand. She's back down from the mountain, down from the war. Her back's not to the wall, it's relaxed on the floor, 'cause she's down from the hollow high ground. From the lonely hollow high ground. Hollow ground, high ground, hollow ground, high ground. Thank you. Well, I have to say thank you to Mr. Joe Shelton for asking me to sing tonight. Let's give it up for him. Go, Joe. And also, I have to thank him for hosting that open mic that he hosts up there at the Books and Brews in Carmel. Nope, Castleton. That's not Castleton. The Mothership. It's at the Mothership. I have to thank you because a couple weeks ago when I was there was this rad girl up there playing guitar named Grace, and she totally inspired me to do a song that I hadn't done in over 10 years, and I totally did it spur of the moment, and now I'm loving it. So this is a song I wrote when I was 20, which I'm no longer, and it's called The Missing Link. So thank you, Grace. Except it's not in that key. That's the thing. I had a different voice when I was 20.
Many years ago, I met a girl from my hometown who was trying to get the missing link wherever it was found. It seems that she was looking for a new philosophy, so she found herself a good old boy with a million guarantees, yeah. Now I can't teach a lesson that I didn't already learn, so I told that girl to cut and run and leave the bridge to burn. I can't help but wonder if I'd taken my own advice, would I be sitting here feeding lies to you, pretending to be nice? It isn't how you left, but it's why. Isn't even that you made me cry. It's how you made me stand there looking like a fool because I didn't believe you. It's not an argument, it's not a row. Didn't matter then, it does now. Don't you dare tell me who not to blame. I'm gonna feel however I want to. Points for honesty, said that we would never last. You said at every milestone we were moving way too fast. And I can't help but wonder if I'd taken my own advice, would I be sitting here feeding lies to you, pretending to be nice? It isn't how you left, but it's why. Isn't even that you made me cry. It's how you made me stand there looking like a fool because I didn't believe you. It's not an argument, that's not allowed. Didn't matter then, it does now. Don't you dare tell me who not to blame. I'm gonna feel however I want to. And I'm mad because you didn't even break my heart. How can you end something that doesn't have a chance to start? This must be what they meant by no such thing as without strings. Why does it hurt so bad if it means nothing? Didn't matter then, it does now. Don't you dare tell me who not to blame. I'm gonna feel however I want to. If I see that girl again, I'm gonna ask for her advice, so I'm not sitting here feeding lies to you, pretending to be nice. We can't keep meeting like this, 'cause we never talk anymore, and you'll never kiss me again. You can't meet me like this. You're too far away from your home, and now you know I'm never wondering. You are too far away from your home. Didn't come here alone, but how could you know? The same way honeysuckle grows, the flowers bloom wild and strong, but that's an invasive species. It doesn't belong here. You had a chance to be mine. The world was on fire. I walked on a wire, then you changed your mind. But you could have been mine. You say you're ready to go, but how could I know? The same way honeysuckle grows, the flowers bloom wild and strong, but doesn't belong here. Oh, we all have to stay on our guard. You wouldn't want honeysuckle. In the sun, you grew 10 feet high and tried to take all of the water and light, but I still found my son.
Thank you. That song's called Honeysuckle. I wrote that a couple months ago. You can see me doing it if you check me out on Facebook. It's Justice Fuller. Honestly, I just put everything on the personal page at this point, so just check it out. Of course, I lost my tuner, so let me try to not abuse you too badly. Okay, world premiere. I just wrote this song and finished it this last weekend. It's called Special for the Podcast. I mean, that's not why I finished it, but that's why I'm premiering it tonight. And it's called Moves You Make.
Got a postcard from a friend. She said, your story doesn't end today. You'll always feel your mother's loss. It's a rite of passage, now you pay the cost. She said, I wanna let you know it's fine if you like walking uphill slow. You got it in you, I know you'll see it through. It doesn't matter how long it takes, it's just the moves you make. Then healing hands were laid on me. They led me underneath the wishing tree. Now the only thing I worship is a song. But the nice man prayed with me, somehow it wasn't wrong. He said, God will let me know it's fine if I like walking uphill slow. I've got it in me and the power to be free. Doesn't matter how long it takes, it's just the moves you make. Some bright morning I'll put my glasses on and I'll fly away to the nest where I belong. We feathers will flock together and go chirping in the sun when our uphill battles are won. We feathers will flock together and go chirping in the sun when the uphill battles are won. You know it's fine if you like walking uphill slow. You've got it in you, I know you'll see it through. Doesn't matter how long it takes, it's just the moves you make.
The lack of tuner is apparent. Thank you so much. Just a couple more for you. Okay, close enough.
The ground is fertile, fertile because it's moving, moving because it has to. Shifting under you, the water's changing, sunlight and shadow chasing. Whatever it is I'm facing it with you. I'm gonna curl back into the ground, leave all this growing for somebody Wish I could talk to you, and that I wanted to. The window's open because the door is shut. I thought that was crazy talk, but I watched you climb through. The web is winding because it leads us over and through this scary stuff when we don't know what to do. So I'm gonna curl back into the ground, leave all this growing for somebody new. I'm gonna lock myself away from the sound. Wish I could talk to you, and that I wanted to. Curl into the ground. I'm gonna curl back into the ground, leave all this healing for somebody new. I'm gonna lock myself away from the sound. Wish I could talk to you, and that I wanted to. The ground is moving because it's fertile, moving because it has to, shifting under you.
Thank you. That song is called The Ground. And then this song is called River to Change. Clearly, earthy things have been on my mind this last season. Which makes sense. It's life, right? Earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This song is called River to Change. My name is Justice Fuller. You can check me out on Facebook. I am also on Spotify and Instagram, Justice Fuller. Singer-songwriter, but just check me out. And thank you, Greenfield, for a lovely first performance. Finally feels like fall. It's wonderful.
My life is a bag I've been handed, rolling on, leaving me stranded. How can I ever find where the still land is? And I don't want the river to change me. I don't know if the river can change. My dream is to carry me farther. Why did I show up here as a daughter, not a king or a prince of the harbor? And I don't want the river to change me. I don't know if the river can change. Change my mind, change direction, change my beginning to my end. I was the water for protection, and it runs over and over and over again. If my feet are to climb up the mountain, and my eyes take in all of my surroundings, I can see the desert and the fountain. And I don't want the river to change me. I don't know if the river can change. Change my life, change inflection, change all my enemies to friends. I ask the water for direction, and it runs over and over and over again. Yeah, it runs over and over and over again. Oh, it runs all over. If my feet are to climb up the mountain, and my eyes take in don't know if the river can change. Oh, I don't need the water to save me. I gotta find the water to save. Thank you, Greenfields. Have a lovely evening.
Moonshine and Music is produced by Joe Shelton. Our cameraman, grip, and stunt double is Brent Lee Smith. Artwork by Bailey Shelton. Production crew, Patrick Zabriskie, Ray Hoskins, and special thanks to the Owens family. Also thanks to the H.J. Ricks Center for the Arts, Tony Seiler and Heather Warren staff for all of their assistance in our National Road Music Series shows. Moonshine and Music is copyright 2025, all rights reserved. Hope to see you next time on Moonshine and Music.